us as we sailed to Ischia, an island with a long history of visitors. The Romans, Ostrogoths, Saracens, Arabs, pirates and the English, and us, because everyone loves Ischia.
Okay, we're anchored. Time to have breakfast.
Okay, Phil, tell us what you're up to.
Overnight, and for the past few nights, the snubber has been hitting the side of the bow. So it's been keeping us awake just a bit. So I've sacrificed one of our Musto beer coolers to put some neoprene around it like a glove. So hopefully that will muffle the sound a bit.
Phil's using the needle from our sail repair kit and some fishing line. It's always useful materials lying around this boat.
And there you go, the finished product.
Another use for stubby holders
is protecting our glass jars.
I've just got onto 3G, didn't really have it in the morning because we were too far from any town, but now the latest weather forecast is saying that it's going to be blowing a southerly all the way through to tonight. So we're shifting from the southern end of the castle through to the northern end of the castle, where we're going to be a lot more protected. As you can see, it's already starting to pick up with well, let's be fair, the fetch is all the way from Africa, so 15 knots for the next few hours is going to pick up a nasty chop on the southern end of the castle. So yeah, so we're heading across to the northern end. As you can see, it's definitely much better protected over here. Well, that was a bit like jumping out of the pan into the fire. Yes, it is calmer because of the wind, but the ferry wash makes it really untenable. And with a ferry every 40 minutes between Ischia and the mainland, it ain't going to be comfortable. So we're going to head back to the southern side, but we're going to get closer to the land so that we're at least out of the southwesterly wind.
because there's lots of boats around. É um maço mega gigante enfocato, Alright, ready?
Yep.
Okay, see you soon.
You can see it's now lunchtime and the bay is just inundated with local boats. We timed it well to get here.
This is water polo.
Fine prima tempo invece sono i bianchi, si gioca tutto palo. Ripeto, Nadia è considerata la prestazione di
That over there is Capri.
So there's Vivara, Procida behind it, and then the mainland. And in the distance you can see Vesuvius.
And down here is where Angela, Christian and the boys are going to leave tomorrow morning, very sadly. This is where the ferries go from Ischia back to the mainland.
These chimneys remind me of the Gaudi building, the rooftop in Barcelona. I'm a bit surprised that Game of Thrones isn't filmed here. There was a castle on this island back in 441 BC. It was built by Hiero, a Greek Syracusan, when he was awarded this island as a result of winning a battle. Eventually, through due course, the Romans then populated Ischia and, of course, then owned the fort. Eventually, the Vandals came through, the German Visigoths, the Suemi, the Normans from France, and then the Angevins.
And the Arabs.
And the Arabs. And then it was Alfonso of Aragon who built up what you see today in the 15th century.
Alfonso built a bridge between the castle and Ischia and also built high walls, so this became protection from most of the inhabitants of Ischia from the pirates in the area. So much so that by the end of the 16th century this was home to 1,892 families, which is pretty amazing to think about. And then it continued to change hands. So the French held the castle, then the English in 1809 came and shelled it and almost destroyed it. Then when Garibaldi came to power, 1860 in Naples, it just became a castle again and part of the Kingdom of Italy. And then the present owners, one family, have owned it since 1911 and it's now open for everyone like us.
The all-important winemaking.
Yeah. We've just found out that these guys are setting up some fireworks for 11 PM tonight, so sometime between now and then we need to move. This is the first time we've anchored at the foot of a castle and the first time we needed to move because of fireworks. Our final morning together and last bit of fun for the boys. We're very sad that Christian and Angela are leaving, but we've loved having you here and we understand you have some advice for us for the trip.
Yeah, we've got, I guess, 3 pieces of advice for you that we've come up with. First of all, to wear shoes in the boats all times, even if it's not very comfortable, but especially when you're out at sea. Always wear shoes so you protect your feet and avoid slipping, especially when you're putting the snubber on, because you don't want to fall over the front of the boat. Second, Christian?
In italiano sarebbe... In English?
Italiano is okay.
Beh, is italiano. Un paio di walkie-talkie for communication, okay, for long distance.
So
Okay.
you could get a couple of walkie-talkies for talking from one end of the boat to the other, or if someone's in the downstairs and someone's on deck, so you can communicate with each other if there's a lot of wind. Be a good idea. And then last, enjoy yourselves, take care of each other, let the little things pass by, it don't matter, and remember that we are all following you on YouTube, but also in heart. So take care of yourselves and have fun.
Thank you. Grazie mille.
Buon vento.
E buon vento.
Good wind. Good wind.
Initially I was surprised that Italy was one of the happiest countries in the world. Statistically it's in the top 10. But moving away from the pretense of Capri and Amalfi, just this beach, everyone just seems to just enjoy life, having fun on the beach. I can finally believe that yes, Italy is one of the happiest countries in the world. Okay, after Scandinavia, but before Australia and New Zealand.
Was that you?
Time for lunch. I'm starving. You? No. Alright, I'll eat yours too because I'm starving.
Elias comes across a person that is in his way. I'm not saying that he's wrong.
Sundays in Ischia. We've discovered most of the shops are closed and it's washing day.
Mi deve fare il 18 di ottobre. Hai capito? Sono di banane. No papà. Manuele.
YOLO! Goodbye Ischia and hello Ponza.
I'll tell you when to start, Aiden, when we're into the wind. Okay, ready? Go.
Yeah.
Knock it off and then take it off. Head sail going. Further down though.
Then open up the jib sheet.
And you got to get on the jib furler.
Yep, Dad will go in the furler. And I'll be at the helm.
been 5 days since we connected to shore power. We didn't end up connecting in Capri because it was an extra charge. And with 7 people on board for most of that time, we've reached the point where we need to use the Watton Sea again.
That funny sound behind Mum is the Watton Sea, because last time we used it with
The first time we've used the Watton Sea since we tested it out in Porteros, because with the big battery bank and not a lot of energy sucking devices on board, we just haven't been using much battery power at all. It's great that today, fortuitously, we have 15 to 18 knot winds, and we are ploughing along at 7.8 knots, so the Watton Sea is charging really effectively.
And what always surprises me is how little the mega yachts sail. It's a beautiful 15 knot wind, yet they still haven't got the sails up. If that was mine, I'd be sailing it the whole time.
now it's minus. Oh, now it's 2, 4, 1, 0, 4, 8, 11. Oh yeah. If you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to follow our adventures.